Seek silence. Many of us are bombarded by noise or, in other words, unwanted sound. We experience a biological stress response. Spending time in a quiet, calmer environment is therapeutic. It gives our brain the reprieve it needs and allows us to decompress. Minimize noise in your environment. Create a quieter environment. Use soft fabrics to decorate, as soft textile helps with sound absorption. Spend time in a naturally quiet place. When you are traveling, use noise cancelling headphones or earplugs to shut out loud conversations or screaming babies. One night a week, create a quiet night with minimal to no noise. If you live with others, have them take part in this ritual. Seek the silence frequently. Power comes from response. Speak up. Speaking your mind strengthens relationships, boosts self-confidence, releases stress, and even has the potential to accelerate your career. Speaking up is very important in building self-confidence and self-respect. When we keeping things in, we inadvertently send a message that we have no option about the subject at hand. Communicate your feelings, thoughts, and ideas. Practice speaking your mind with smaller, inconsequential things. The more confidence you will have to speak up and be assertive about more important things. Choose a time when both you and the other person will be open to the discussion. Don't let the opinions of others stops you from asserting yourself. Encourage others to speak up. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Put time in a box. Time boxing is a time management technique that limits the amount of time you spend on a task. According to Parkinson's law, the more time we are given to complete tasks, the more time it takes us to do them. When we have all the time in the world to complete a task, it is easy to pore over every detail in the hope of making everything perfect. Set time limits to your work. Avoid the temptation to check the time while you're working. Put a time limit on any type of activity. Re-evaluate your productivity level at the end to not waste any time if your productivity starts to wane. Eat good fats. Good nutrition is important to a fit, healthy body. Consuming the right fats is very important for brain function. Rich in unsaturated fats is associated with both a lower risk for mental health issues and improved cognitive function. Those populations with the highest fish consumption have the lowest rates of depression. Yes, it is true. Women who had diets high in saturated fats had brains that appeared 5 or 6 years older than their biological age. Enjoy brain boosting fats and proteins. Nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil. Remember that they are also rich in calories, so consuming them is moderation is a key. Avoid fried seafood as it contains unhealthy trans fats. Teach friends and family how to make meals brain healthy by hosting a potluck dinner. Open your mind. As important as it is to stay true to our values of our belief system, is too rigid. It can hold us back. Openness makes us better listeners and more empathetic. And even when we disagree with someone, we can see their perspective and point of view. When problems do arise, open mindedness encourages more effective problem solving. Adopt an open minded attitude. Being open to others, different ways of being, to new experiences and new ways of thinking broaden your mindset. Take a step back and think about how you are as an individual and the origin of your thoughts. Practice active listening of at least 70% of the time. Go outside of your comfort zone and explore. Open your mind to all possibilities and believe. Sleep. Sleep is so important to our brain development. We have already learned from many books that how significant is our sleep and how much sleep is necessary for different age groups. Set 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night. If you are currently struggling to get a minimum of 7 to 8 hours of shut eye each night, start adding in sleeping by going to bed 15 minutes earlier or getting up 15 minutes later than you do now. Expose yourself to bright light in the morning time when you wake up and minimize exposure in the evening time to signal your brains that it is time to sleep. Sleep is the best meditation. Give yourself a time out. Giving ourselves time and separation from the situation, however, enables us to regain our composure so we can re-engage more productively and rationally. Separating yourself from an emotionally upsetting situation gives you the space you need to better understand what you are truly feeling. When you take the appropriate time to digest and analyze your feelings, you can mitigate hurting or upsetting other people also. Yes, it is true. Take time outs when emotions run strong. Pay close attention to your responses so that you can take appropriate action when necessary. Spend as much as you need to deal with the emotion. Set a time limit so you can give your attention to the other person. Meditate to release negative thoughts, stress, or pain. Be a lifelong learner. Constantly challenge ourselves by learning new things and developing new skills to keep our mind sharp. Learn new things about ourselves, we can gain a huge sense of fulfillment. Learning and exposing ourselves to new things also provides a constant source of novelty and excitement. Learn something new each week. The most valuable thing you can do is enjoy the new subject matter, spark new thoughts, and have new experiences so you are continuously challenged in a fun and interesting ways. Choose things you want to learn. Exploring a subject more deeply can extend and strengthen your knowledge base also. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching.